Oh, God, why do people always ask me about Rodney? I'm constantly harassed about him. So, look, the documentary producers, they kept plonking him in scenes with me so I'd have someone to talk to. Um, I mean, he was at that point pretty much the only person I ever spoke to at the school. So, but honestly, the fandom around Bugalugs baffles me. It's like, the guy's been riding on my coattails for years. He's the Bernie Taupin to my Elton John. Well, he can't even write lyrics, so he's not even that. So, look, to answer your question, we met years ago when I first started at Some Heights High. I did my first musical, Caramello Koala, in the bushfire, and I needed someone to handle the box office. Rodney threw his hand up in a staff meeting, and I gave him that duty for the show. And gradually, over the years, he's squirmed his way in. Um, he's a fairly rudimentary pianist, so he'll play for my rehearsals. Not anymore because he's still over at North Korea, I call it. So I'm self-playing, but so yes, he's still science teaching over at Some Heights High, plugging away. And as I mentioned last week, he claims he's going to go for the deputy principal role at Summer Heights High, so there's a fat chance in hell he'll get it. But he's he's not. How can I say this politely? He's a wallflower. He lacks confidence. The kids walk all over him. None of the staff respect him. He's pushing 60 these days. He's stacked on a lot of weight and some moderate hair loss, and I think the concept of him being deputy is laughable. He's probably been pressured by the ball and chain, no doubt. Um, yeah, look, he was absolutely devastated when I left the school, and I said, "Move on, Rodney. I haven't died." And he said, "The school's so empty without me," and he was at a loss with what to do in the staff room at lunchtime, and he'd taken to eating his sandwich in the toilet cubicle because he had no one to talk to. I told him that's extremely unhygienic and maybe to strike up something with the deaf teacher who does the signing stuff because no one talks to her either. Um, then he reminded me that she's not deaf. She just teaches two of the deaf students we have, and she knows the sign language. So, look, I must say, I don't really miss him per se. It's kind of a relief, to be honest, not having him around. It's a fresh start at this new school. New me, new friends. I've kind of reinvented myself.